Good morning. Um, for those of you that don't know, hi, my name is Emily Landon. I'm the tech recruiter. I've been doing this for about 10 years now. Um, so anyway, I am excited to have you guys here, though I do have some news. Today will be our last day of Hired and Wired. We'll pick back up October, November, but we're taking off the rest of the summer. Why, you might be asking? We have a lot of work to do right now. We have a lot of clients that are looking to hire, and I still do the weekly group meetings. So if you want to book a group meeting, you're more than welcome to go to the link to my profile, select book an appointment, and join myself and some of your peers in answering your questions. I just find the one-on-one setting or the group one-on-one setting is a lot more efficient than doing the live events right now. So that's what we're going to do. So I apologize for disappointing, but you can always reach me when you need. There is something that I wanted to talk about that I'm struggling to put into text. I'm just going to say it. Okay. My job is to help my clients fill their roles. That's how I make income. That's how I develop a business. My job is not to answer DMs for free and give free advice. Though I would love to just all day, every day, just give free advice and have conversations and bring value. That is not my job. And I do have to do my job. So for those of you in my DMs that are very angry with me, um, I'm sorry that you feel that way. But I do have to do my job. So, okay. Anyway, some of the things I wanted to talk about today to really bring some value to you are job hunt process, right? How do we find a job? How do we identify that it's the right job for us? And how do we put our best foot forward for the application? So, my favorite place to find jobs is LinkedIn. Always LinkedIn. Think of it like this way. Think of it think of it this way. When a hiring manager gets approval to post a job, they are so excited, right? They see the light at the end of the tunnel because they're doing so many jobs right now. They're doing their job. They're doing the hiring managers. They're doing their job. They're doing the job of the open person on their team. And they're also recruiting. So they're doing a lot of different recruiting is like a full-time job. So they're doing a lot of different things. So when they finally get approval to post the job, they're so excited. You want to capitalize on that excitement. So you want to be one of the first 20 to apply because the first 20, I mean, they're sitting there, the hiring manager, and pressing that refresh button. Stop. Sorry. They're pressing that refresh button to see who applies, who's going to solve all their problems. So that's why I think setting up job alerts on LinkedIn is so important. And LinkedIn is one of the first places where serious hiring managers post, right? It's not free to post on LinkedIn. They're making an active investment to post that job, which means they're actually looking for someone to fill the role. Now, if you want to evaluate if you're a fit for the job, don't worry too much about years of experience. Worry more about core responsibilities. What is the job asking you to do? What is it asking you to accomplish? And if you have never done the core responsibilities of the job, it might not be the right role for you. Is it okay to apply to reach jobs? Yeah, but it also sends a message because when you apply to a job, it's tracked. People can see when you've applied to job and to which jobs you've applied to. So if you are I'll do it for me, an HR coordinator, and you apply to a HR business partner role, I see and then 3 months later you apply to another HR coordinator role. I see the inconsistency and that leaves a question. And the one thing you do not want in your job search are questions because people make negative assumptions, right? Yes. Are we dealing with AI? Are we dealing with an ATS? Are we dealing with an algorithm? Yes, we are. It's true. But we are also dealing with people. The AI can make a decision if you're a fit for the job. The people reviewing your resume after AI are making a decision based off actions and behaviors and how the resume is written and how your LinkedIn profile looks. So if you've applied to a million jobs in 1 month, the thought isn't, oh, yeah, they're actually looking. Oh, they like our company. No. The thought is, well, what is wrong with Joe Schmo that they've applied to so many jobs in a short period of time? which is unfortunate, but I'm just giving you the truth. Don't hate on me for that. So if the job is a lot of it out of your reach, I wouldn't apply. You're welcome to follow the company, reach out to people at the company. If the job is a little bit of a reach, I'd feel more comfortable telling you to apply. So when you apply, listen, I know we don't want to update our resume for every job. It's terrible. I hate it. I don't want to do it. Not that I've done it. But it's terrible. I talk to a lot of people that do it. They're very unhappy. So we want to get your resume to a point where you don't have to update it. And that is going to take a couple updates. So take your resume, and as you're reading these job descriptions, use it as inspiration, right? You're applying to role A, and role A says, looking for X, Y, and Z experience, and you have that experience, but it's not on your resume. Add that bad boy to your resume, and then that's the next version of your resume that you're going to use to apply to job B. So job B now brings up a couple other points that you have experience with but are not on your resume. So you're going to add those points to your resume, and then I'll use that resume to apply to job B, and then use it to prepare for job C. So you only need to develop your resume over the first 5 or 6 jobs. And once you've got it to a place, because a lot of jobs are looking for the same thing. So once you've got it to a place where you're comfortable, where you realize, oh, hey, I haven't forgotten anything on my resume, I've touched base on everything that these job orders are asking for, then you don't need to update it anymore. My key to success on a resume is you want it to be 2 pages, no longer than 2 pages. Usually hiring managers will read the first page, they will skim the second page, and on the third page, they just think you can't summarize. So a lot of people have a lot of experience, and there's just so much to pack onto those pages. My pro tips: have a 1-sentence summary. For me, senior recruiter with 10 plus years of experience focused on crypto, AI, blockchain, and fintech. Sorry, I'm a little sick today. That's all you need, right? Because that's all they're reading. They're not reading the whole chunk of text. Underneath that, start with your experience, the name, a sentence about the company, because that adds keywords, your dates, and then your description. But you only want to go back 10 years. Think about it. If you're a project manager, 10 years ago, you were using waterfall, and now everything is agile. Nobody's going to be impressed that you have all this experience in waterfall. The technologies, the tools are outdated, so it doesn't matter anyway. At the top of your resume, name, email, phone number, LinkedIn link. People love to put a face to a name. So make sure your profile picture on LinkedIn is professional yet personable. I have a picture of me and my dog. I love this picture. So pick a photo that you really enjoy that represents you. It doesn't have to be that AI guy in a suit, gal in a suit. It has to represent you, because people are making assumptions, right? They're using your profile picture as a way to kind of get to know you. So those are my resume tips. Keep editing your resume as you apply to jobs. You'll get to a point where you'll feel comfortable about the jobs you've applied to. I do want to say, just a quick reminder, today will be the last day of Hired and Wired until October, November. I thank you all for coming and joining and doing this with me, and I hope I've brought a lot of value to you. We are still doing the weekly group meetings at Wednesday at 11:30 Central, so you're welcome to book. But that's about it for me right now, guys. If you need anything, let me know. But just please keep in mind, my job is to help my clients fill their teams, not to give free advice on LinkedIn. Though I appreciate being your go-to girl for job hunting, please do book a meeting where I can help further. All right. Thanks, everybody. Have a wonderful day.